This is how I look in all 3 points of this timeline. Welcome back to Lifestyle Nutrition with Brian Diamond, and today it's episode 14 of my signature show, Document with Diamond. Alright, I'm really excited because I'm almost at 100% energy. I'm at around 99%, let's say. And today, I'm really happy because everything that I have done until now is paying off in terms of giving me lots of insights. I always introduce myself, and in my welcome video as well, you saw me saying, hello, my name is Brian Diamond. I'm a lifestyle nutrition coach and the founder of Nutritional Insight Health Alliance. And I'm on a mission to help 100,000 working professionals achieve vitality using quantified nutrition. So this actually gave me a lot of insights by doing this Document with Diamond series, and this is week 14, which means I have to put my before and after from week 0 to today, and I did this on week 7 as well, so I'll put week 7 as well in the middle just for comparison to show you what I look like, because Kanika said, hey listen, just the numbers is not enough. I would like to see what kind of body structure you have right now compared to where you started from. So I'll put that as well, and I feel great. I mean, I feel amazing, and I'm going to start my second job soon, hopefully next week. I really wish I can get it done next week because this is still behind schedule. I recorded 3 videos right now, which was supposed to be done on 3 days before today, but at least I got it done before the end of the week. I just put out a Big Words Thursday episode called Self-Monitoring, and you need to check that out if you want to understand why I added the new stat that I added last week in Body Stats week 13. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about Body Stats week 13 and then go with Body Stats week 14. Week 13 is a little long because I had to add the new stat. However, week 14, I'll try to keep it as short as possible. So yeah, please bear with me on that. Alright, let's get on with the body stats for week 13. So I have reduced 0.7 kilograms, that's 700 grams down from last week, which was 111.3, and this week I'm 110.6 kilograms, and my body fat percentage remains the same as 33.2, which actually increased last week from the previous one, most probably due to stress, as you heard all the stuff that happened to me. So most probably that's the case, but it could also mean that the scale is inaccurate, because most of these devices that measure body fat and calories burned are 90% inaccurate. So don't worry about that. Then my BMI actually came down. That's pretty darn awesome. So that came down to 34.9 from 35.1. Then my chest, I thought it would stay the same, but it decreased by 0.1 inches. My stomach came down by 1 inch to 38.5, and everything else, neck to my forearms, all remain the same. That's totally fine. I don't give a crap. Then this is where it gets really interesting. My sleep for the entire week was 40 hours of sleep, because I made sure I prioritized my sleep and everything else that has to do with my health. So I prioritized that stuff. My protein is also something really amazing, because from 1,192 grams the previous week, the weekly protein average, I actually went up and beyond to 1,444, so 44 grams more than what I required. And this is because we just hired a cook. So I'll be honest with you, I was cooking myself. It was too much to kind of balance everything by doing everything by myself and being online and promoting myself and doing the YouTube work. It was really hard. So we hired a cook, and I added something new. So I added something called planned deficit, because on my calorie deficit, I said the magic number is 500 calories, but that's a little aggressive sometimes for a lot of people. However, that's what gives you the fastest results. So I added a column called planned deficit, and I put 3,500 calories, because 500 calories per day into 7 days for the week makes it 3,500 calories. Then there's another thing that I added, and that is achieved intake. How much did I actually achieve? And I've given different names because I'm coining all these terms myself. So it's not anything new. It's just me giving a nickname for all these things. So achieved intake, deficit would be just called CD. If I achieve 3,500 calories, as in exactly 3,500 calories calories as a deficit, maybe a little more, but that's fine. If I go more than my planned deficit, which actually happened this week, and that I will name as CD plus. If I consume less than my planned deficit because of being busy or being on the move, traveling or whatever, then I'll call it CD minus. If I hit my maintenance calories, which means if I go 500 over the planned deficit and exactly hit my maintenance calories, I'm going to record it as M. If I go more than my maintenance, then I'm going to put it as M plus. If I go to a calorie surplus, which is basically more than a maintenance, and anything 100 calories above maintenance, I'll call it calorie surplus. That'll be called CS. So anything 200 plus above CS, which is 300 plus above maintenance, I'm going to call CS plus. Then this week I was at CD plus because I ate a lot of stuff. The cook made some really amazing kebabs, and today's Sunday, he's making kebab today as well. I don't think this video is going to come out today. And my daily steps, wow, this is also amazing. Wait, let's check this out. My daily steps is also amazing because my daily steps have gone up and my weekly steps obviously in turn have gone up as well. For the entire week total is about 64,041 steps, and that comes to 42.91 kilometers. That's amazing. And that is up by 16.16% from the last week. Then about my basketball, obviously I cannot do everything. I cannot be all over the place at once. I am still human even though I have Goku's kanji. So I was not able to play basketball. Why? Because I was fixing my schedule and my sleep. My schedule is not yet fully done, but my sleep is, and I'm really happy about that. And a calorie deficit? Yes. How could I be in a calorie deficit if I was consuming beyond my planned deficit? Because my planned deficit is 500 calories. However, even if you consume at 10 calories below your maintenance calories, you are in a deficit. So CD plus, I think I didn't have time because of all the stuff that's going on this week. So what happened was I actually ate about 2,700 calories extra. So my deficit actually ended up being 800 calories for the entire week. However, I still lost 700 grams because I followed a calorie deficit and I followed the third way, which is the most amazing, awesome and fun way. Alright, let's get on with the body stats for week 14. I am at 109.2, which is 1.4 kilograms down. Man, that's crazy. Now, this is week 14, and in week 7, I said every 7 weeks, I'm going to add the images of what I look like, because Kanika said that just looking at the numbers is kind of boring and we can't really see what it looks like on the person. So I'm going to add week 0, week 7 and week 14. I'm going to add it right now so you can check it on the screen. Week 0, week 7, week 14. This is how I look in all 3 points of this timeline right now. Let's go with my body fat. Body fat percentage came down to 33 from 33.2. My BMI came down from 34.9 to 34.5. My chest from 42.9 to 42. Stomach from 38 to 37.5. Waist 38.5 to 38. My neck remains the same at 15. That's totally fine. I don't care. Thighs came down by 0.5 inches each, and all the rest is the same. I don't give a crap because I feel great. My sleep is around 38 for the entire week because I started some new stuff here and there. I started creating Instagram reels, posting them on my Twitter and posting them on my WhatsApp and sharing them as YouTube shorts, if you've noticed on my channel. So far there are around 10 or 12. Then my protein is 1,371 for the entire week, and that's actually pretty darn good because I have been reducing protein for every time I reduce calories, protein also goes down a bit. So that's fine. That's in green. My planned deficit, however, like last week, is 3,500 calories. It's going to remain the same forever. And 500 is the magic number. 500 calories per day as a deficit is a magic number. And I mentioned this on calorie deficit. Check this out. My achieved deficit is 2,704. So I was in a calorie deficit of 2,704 calories for the entire week. That is 796 less than what I should have had, which is 3,500. However, it's okay because I'm human and things happen. 2 days I wanted to have some snacks and I didn't care. I went over my calorie limit by 300 something. So that's why it's plus 796. However, I still am in a deficit of 2,704. And my water is 22 liters of water the entire week. That's amazing. My steps went down because my boy OG, my son, he got a mild fever and I really had to take him to the vet, and a lot of stuff happened. I didn't feel like walking, I didn't feel like working as well. This is why I recorded 3 videos on this day, and that's fine. It was raining a bit as well, so that's one of the reasons why it's 40,272, which is 26.98 kilometers, which is down by 37.2%, and I'm still living it in green because it happens. Life happens. You cannot stop it. My basketball 0 hours because I started learning and growing with my new academy, which is Freelance One-on-One Academy, which is Saheli Chatterjee's group. That's an amazing group, and I'm studying to be a freelancer, and I'm going to work as a freelancer because I'm going to start a second job. 3 days of the week freelancing, 3 days of the week YouTube. My week is going to be packed, and I actually am looking forward to this because YouTube is not paying me anything. I'm not getting any money right now. At least it'll take a minimum of 2 years, and until at least 1.5 years of me having my channel, I'm not going to put ads. Even if I do get monetized, I want you to learn. However, after 1.5 years, I will start monetizing and you will start seeing ads, but that's a different thing. YouTube is going to pay me later. It's going to pay me later, like 10 years down the line. I'm doing this YouTube thing because I love helping people, I love educating people, I love entertaining people, I love editing, I love being energetic on camera. That's why I'm doing this entire YouTube thing. I'm not doing it for money right now. That's why I told I'm not going to take any clients. One of my ex-clients said he would like to work with me again. I said, no man, I'm not doing it now because I'm focusing on YouTube. Calorie deficit. Yes, I was absolutely in a calorie deficit, and that's the reason why I lost 1.4 kilograms and I'm down to 109.2. For coaching inquiries, you can call me on my cell phone, send me a text on WhatsApp, or you can also send me an email if that's what you prefer, and we'll take it ahead from there. And I'll also put these details down in the description below, so be sure to check it out. If you subscribe to this channel, what you can expect is weekly videos on nutrition, weight loss, tips, and tricks on how to attain sustainable weight loss and how to maintain that weight loss once you achieve your goal. So, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next one.